So now that our value scale is done, now we'll be finishing our painting. I'll take my flat brush because this is nice and broad, so we can cover the maximum area here. So the first step is I'll wet my brush in the water and I'll put some water in the palette. So right now we will mix something which is of this value, the second value. So I'm taking some water, taking some ink here. It looks dark now, but we'll test it here and we'll check how dark it is. So it's very similar to this value. So the first step is with plain water. Before that, I had put a masking tape around this paper, so I'll get a nice crisp border once my painting is done. So I'll first put plain water on my paper. And we'll go till the bottom. Now I'll take this mix and I'll add on top of this. Why I didn't go directly with the ink, because then it would have gotten a little darker than my requirement. It's always preferable from, if you go from light to dark, you can increase your value, increase your darkness if you need. But if you put a dark value, then it becomes very difficult to make it lighter later on, especially with watercolor or ink painting. Now, I told you here there is a slant and there is a hillock. So, since my paper is wet already, I will be adding some value here so it blends and doesn't create any sharp edge. So, I will add some water here, some ink here, but it will be little darker, so maybe this value. And I'll create the hillock feel here. You see the ink is blending, and that's what I want, because I don't want to create any. Now this part where it's at the back and the hill, there is not too much of detail. It looks very flat, so I'll just add some texture there, but not too much because it's at the back. Now here I feel it should be darker, so I'll take my ink, I'll take my brush and my ink, and I'll try to add some darkness over here. If you have a lot of ranges in your values and your drawing, then you create that realism feel, because then your drawing goes from light to dark, and there are a lot of values, and that creates very interesting effect in your drawing. So always try to create some value differentiation. Otherwise, it looks very, very flat and it looks not that interesting. So I feel my painting is over. What I can do is I'll just show you. I'll remove the masking tape. So always when you're removing your masking tape, go outwards, else there is a chance of ripping of the paper. So I'm pulling it outwards. I hope you have understood the values and how to create this kind of an ink drawing. I hope you try this on your own and do let me know how your painting experience was. Bye.